Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and I got Bag back on the channel. Bag, it's been a while. How you doing, man?
What up, YouTube? It's Bag. We're back again today. We've got some double Prince decks. It's been a while, but long time no see. How you doing, YouTube? Yeah.
They said they're doing great.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming back on, man. And like you said, I mean, I love when you're on because I can just sit back and relax, and you can handle this, man. You should start. You should be more active on your YouTube channel, but that's another conversation. We can talk about that at the end of the video. But today you selected 4 Double Prince decks, and Double Prince, although it's probably been in better spots when it was super dominant, you say it's not dead, and these are 4 completely viable decks that you're going to be playing all live on ladder. You're currently at 58 something or other, so you're pretty high in trophies. What do you think? Like, you guys can see the decks right now, but what do you think of Double Prince and Beatdown in general right now, Bag?
I think Beatdown in general is doing really well, especially Golem. I think that Double Prince isn't at its strongest, but I think it's something that people are counting out when they shouldn't, because Prince is really strong. Dark Prince, like, not many people are expecting it, and it can get a lot of value, and it's a very versatile card on offense and defense. It's mainly used, Double Prince is mainly for giant decks, but I decided to throw together a little bit of a Golem deck since the Ice Wizard and Bar Barrel are so strong. The Mega Minion does well against E-Drags, and then the other decks, the Giant Triple Spell, Double Prince, you see it in CRL, at least I think every season I've seen it in CRL Asia. The Giant Double Prince with the spammy cards, it's like seen a little bit, but like the people who use it, there's a guy named Yafo04 who is Italian, and he uses this deck. He used to push Heisenberg, and he always would be like that guy that got #1 then tilts. But it's like it's still a solid deck. I think Double Prince is something that people shouldn't count out because yeah, it can get a lot of value when you got those 2 guys charging at your tower and you sit there helplessly getting your tower taken.
Absolutely, man. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into the ladder. Do you want to start with the Golem deck, or if you had to rank
let's
these?
end with the Golem.
Okay,
I think the best one is the triple spell one.
Okay.
I think the second best one is the spam one.
Okay.
And
with the
I think
bats?
the Golem one, I kind of and then I think the third, or the Golem one and the Dark Goblin one, I kind of assembled those myself.
Okay.
But I think I haven't
tested them a lot.
I haven't tested them as much as the other ones, because the other ones have shown like a staple of Clash Royale the last year or so. Not main staple lately, but like still pretty solid.
Right.
So I think these decks, I haven't seen enough, but I think they do have a lot of potential. So we'll start out with the triple spell one.
Heck yeah, sounds good, man. So we'll do the E-Wiz giant triple spell, and go ahead and search when ready, man.
Yeah, and another thing, giant double Prince decks, or really double Prince decks, since it's a little bit expensive to use both of them, I don't think lightning works great with them, so that's why most of these decks you see have the Mega Minion to deal with the E-Dragon. So we're playing against Nim right here, so this is a pretty good opponent.
He's really good, yeah, from Vietnam Glory. He was like one of the, I don't think he was the guy who made it, you would probably know, right? But he was like one of the pioneers of Bridge Spam, like really early on.
Yeah, the Night Witch one in 2017, that nostalgia.
I knew you know exactly who and where it was first played, but yeah, the Vietnam deck back in the day. But, okay, so Royal Giant, how do you feel about this match?
Well, we both cycled logs to start. I'm guessing this is kind of peculiar. I'd expect him to have a bar barrel, especially since this account has max bar barrel. But we'll see. We've got the Giant E-Wiz and the Prince going to clean up right there. I'm not going to overcommit, because if he gets a tornado, it could kill things, so we're going to let that play out. RG doesn't even get a hit. Yeah, we're just going to let that play. Cyclone Mega Minion in the back. The Prince should get 2 hits on the Ice Wizard. Okay, 1 since he... Well, alright, that's a yikes. So, we're going to go Dark Prince here because he logged, so he can't knock that back. And we're going to see what his answers are. So now we know a little bit more about his deck and what type of RG he's running. The Dark Prince is going to get that charge there. Clean it up, and he still has to answer there. We're going to zap just so we can finish that off. And there we go. Wow,
well played. Like, and I think you have the elixir advantage too. Do you count elixir, or like how do you keep track of that?
I don't. Sometimes I have a feel like if I know they're desperately they're trying to place a card down, they don't have enough, and then they play it. It kind of, you get a picture of like, oh, they just played it because they're desperately trying to play it. But I usually get a feel of like medium low. Like if you have like a color scale from like black to white, or like whatever it's called, like the color board, color wheel, whatever you want to call it. Like it's like the high and the low, and you kind of get a feel of if they're medium, high, or low on elixir. I'm not the kind of like, oh, we did 6.26 elixir.
Gotcha.
Like,
So you just always have a general feel. That's what seems to be the most common. I don't think anybody's like sitting there with an abacus counting out every single elixir. So, you know, we're into double elixir time. Would the ultimate push with this deck be a double prince behind a giant with like a mega minion or something, or is it all situational, right?
Be kind of anything. It could be kind of anything that's threatening when they have bad cycle or elixir. We're gonna fireball there. That dark prince, the dank prince, gonna do some splash.
Yeah, how did he? That's some reach on there, hitting the tower behind that bowler. Nice.
You should see him at the CRL combine. Oh, that's an aggressive RG. Wow.
He's going
we just gotta go Prince, Log. He still has to answer that. I'm gonna zap this, and I think that Prince is gonna be something he is not prepared to deal with. So if he spends more on the left lane, we'll see. Bowler. This allows us to just go right in here since he does not run that Mega Minion. Actually, does he? I forgot. No. But that's gonna be a lot of damage. We're gonna fireball the baby dragon, and we got the guards, and then there, and then the giant. Well, we can just spell cycle, but the giant's gonna take it. So the Jubilation Knight, I think. Okay, nice. Nice name.
What was your fantasy team bag?
I have several accounts with my name on it: bag, Chinese bag, lightning bolt, and bag level 12. So I assembled 3 different teams, and I wasn't thinking of how the system worked with the crowns, but I think a good team is like having a really solid, dominant player that the team relies on, like Expo Master. I think God RF is probably the best pick. AU1, and then I'd say you could kind of take another all-around player that's going to get good playing time. That's kind of like what I've kind of realized in general about the fantasy teams, but I kind of just hopped in like, I need the emotes in my team max
Yeah, I think most people did the same thing.
I wasn't worried about the gems. I kind of wanted the emotes, and I just picked like my friends who are very, very good as they got the world finals. But I think the best team would be like 2v2, 1v1 players, a dominant player like like Expo Master that the team relies on, and then like one more player that can kind of do it all, like LC Up or AU1 or Royale.
Sounds good. Do you want to play the cycle deck next, the 3.4?
The Ice Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
The Dark Goblin.
Sure.
Let's queue up. Shouldn't be that well.
Yeah. I went with my team was AU, LCOP, Soaking, and AU, LCOP, Soaking, and Royale. But I think I made a mistake because I think that you should pick 2 players from the 2 teams that you think will go to the finals because they'll have the most reps, you know.
And I think Immortals and Nova are 2 very very good teams.
Yeah, in case so.
Yeah.
So
focus on the match.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, talk a little bit about this deck. Back to the decks here. So this deck is obviously really fast. How are you playing it differently than the one we just saw?
Well, this one you need to be a little bit more surgical with your placements. We're going to take the tower there because the Ice Spirit and then the Dark... that's a good thing about the Dark Prince. If they had the Inferno Dragon, the Ice Spirit reset it, and the Inferno Dragon had to go through the Dark Prince twice, otherwise just once. That tower is gone. I have no air units in Cycle, so this deck is a little bit weak to Lava Loon, but let's see if we can go kind of aggressive here. I'm just going to zap the tower. I need the Cycle, and then I'm going to play a Poison here to clean up the Lava Pups and damage the balloon. Dark Prince right here. Valk won't get Splash. The Lava Pups will just die, and there. The balloon's going to get some damage, but right now we can't go in because he can Inferno Dragon, and we can't clean it up. So this is a pretty rough matchup. Lava Loon is kind of the weakness to this deck, but I think if we can get some really good Dark Goblin value, then we could win this game. We're gonna cycle an Ice Spirit in the back to see if he goes with the Lava Hound.
If my viewers want a little bit more air support to this deck, could they sub in maybe like an Ice Whiz or something like that instead of Ice Spirit?
Ice Whiz you need a NATO. I'd say maybe you can always put the Mega Minion in your deck. Yeah. You could put minions maybe for a little bit more bait. If you want, you could actually put in the Rascals for mate. I mean, it takes away the Double Prince, but if you're really struggling and you want more bait, you could put Rascals for either like the Prince or Dark Prince, because you don't want to have like 3 5 elixir cards and 2 4 elixir cards in this kind of deck. Let's see.
But to be fair though, like this is probably the worst matchup for this deck, so we'll see.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to try to defend this. He's probably gonna play a balloon on the King Tower. That's what I would have done. So we'll see if we can get this. Let's pull this back.
Nice.
Yeah, the arrows can fit the Dark Goblin as well.
Yeah, just forced to kind of poison zap here, which is not
great.
Yeah, not necessarily what you want to do, but again, well, 27 seconds here, maybe a miracle. Maybe you can pull something off here. Yeah.
Okay, he Mega Minions. That's a good answer. So we're really gonna go all in on this
on the
left lane.
tower. Okay, here we go.
Actually, wait. We have to clean that up. He's gonna play a Valkyrie on top, so the Prince can get working, and then we're gonna have to play a Tombstone. The cycle is it's very fast, but we need. I see. I mean, Lava Loon, the reason I made this deck like this is because you don't see a lot of Lava Loon.
Yeah.
Because of like the E-Dragon. Ooh, he missed. But the death damage takes it and arrows, yeah. That's a good game. This is a hard matchup. Like, this is really like the last thing you'd want to face. If I'm going into a game here and I got Giant, like, you know, I'm chilling with P.E.K.K.A. Inferno Tower. That, I don't think so, man.
Yeah, that was a tough one, but let's keep it moving though. Do you want, or unless you want to redo with that one, what do you want?
Well, I think we can just. I mean, that.
I don't mean to redo, but unless you want to go another one, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, let's play one more with this deck.
Okay. All right, guys, we're coming back. That was actually a 6-minute match, and it was relatively boring, just Expo versus Giant. So let's just move on to the next deck, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, it's cool with me.
All right,
want to do Giant Double Prince.
Yeah.
Spam. Okay. With the Spear Goblins, the Goblin Gang, the Bats.
This is probably the deck that I see the most out of the 4.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like just go back to this for nostalgia, and they will definitely pick up some dubs. Let's see, Shadow here. We're gonna give him the good luck.
What is your favorite of the new emotes, out of curiosity, Bag? Oh, the free ones.
I kind of like the Bandit.
Yeah.
So
the Musketeer just looks like constipated. I feel like.
Yeah, it's a little bit cringy.
I don't know what she's doing over there.
Yeah. Poison that.
All right.
There we go. That's a good poison.
Yep.
He's got the Hunter. He's probably running 3 Musketeers Hog with Fireball Log and yeah. Alright, so Prince right here. He's gonna hog opposite lane possibly. Yeah, there's the 3M. So we're gonna have to. Okay, let me think about this.
Dark Prince, obviously, but
I'm gonna Giant the tank for. Okay, he just did that, so I'm gonna go Dark Prince Goblin Gang on top of that. So here, and then look, he just logged. So he's gonna. That's game.
Wow.
The Dark Prince, that Dark Prince is very, very loyal. I mean, he's very loyal to the king, Bag Sealer. So we've got the Giant in the poison there. And even though he does have 3M, we have the Bats, which he can't zap, and then we've got the Dark Prince. We can play right on top, and if we need to, we can Giant to block the 3M. And since 3M costs 9 elixir, Giant and Dark Prince is the same amount of elixir as 3M, and you still get a Dark Prince on the counter push, even though the Giant dies. So he's going to play the Hog. We're just going to Bats, and he Fireballs. That's 8 against 2, and now he has to deal with the Prince, and we're still up 1 elixir. He's probably going to play Skeletons in the middle right now, so do I do a pre-zap for YouTube? Let's go.
Do it!
Oh, no.
Oh.
Alright, well, I mean, to be fair, like, I can't zap the Dark Goblin.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. He might play a pre-log. Okay, that was poor timing, but the Spear Goblin's still going to clean that up. Yep. Alright, 1, 2. The Dark Goblin's very,
speaking
very
of
nice.
3 Musketeers, because we're going against it, you for the longest time played 3 Musketeers Giant on ladder, but then you switched to, like, almost exclusively Golem. Is that still the case right now?
Yeah, I really like Golem in this meta, and I traded to max my E-Drag on my my other bag account.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm doing pretty well with it on ladder. You can catch my streams. I'm streaming every day. I'm on Thanksgiving break right now, so I'm streaming kind of early in the morning.
Okay.
And I'm streaming top 50 ladder games. I tried to get 6,400, but yeah, I had to go pick some oranges to help my family out and donate to charity.
Oh, very cool of you.
Yeah, because the fires affected people.
Yeah, you're in that area, kind of, right?
So we gotta do this. All right. The Hog is not threatening enough because I can just Prince. The Hog's gonna get 3 hits. That's fine. There's 3, but you see Dark Prince not even in time.
Yeah.
And
there it is, GG.
The Musketeer emote. I'm really happy they added like these cards because the Bandit's not as OG, but it's such a nice card, and it's like really apparent in the meta. It's like kind of like what you call it, a perfectly balanced card. The Musketeer and the Knight are just such like OG cards. It's like basketball. Like with the players, you start out like the Musketeer and the Knight are obviously going to be they're one of the base cards of the game. Like
absolutely.
like
the Knight
yeah.
is my personal fave of the four.
I think a lot of people really like the Knight.
But I think a lot of people like Bandit too. From my comments on the recent videos, a lot of you guys told me that you're a big fan. So let's go into the Golem deck, man. Let's do this.
Here you go.
While we go in, okay, go ahead.
Golem. I think I used to be a pretty good Golem player, but not as good as I am now. And I think I gotta give a shout out to Royale, because me and Royale are pretty good friends. Like we talk a lot online and stuff. And I changed my line name to Royale's Son as like a joke. So I asked Royale, like, dude, I started playing like Night Witch in the back, just Golem at the bridge, and although that's aggressive, I think it's just not the way you play Royale. The Golem and Royale like is like, dude, that's so cringy. So
nice Royale impersonation.
I kept yeah, there we go. I might
nice
talk
Romanian
to him
accent bag. I like it.
So
yeah.
I basically he's got Mega Knight, so I can't pump right there. But he basically told me play every game until double elixir as if you're down elixir, no matter what. So you restrain yourself to not play the Golem aggressively, because then they can punish you unless you're 100% sure they have a bad cycle, you have the cycle advantage and at least a 5 elixir advantage. You shouldn't go them unless you can like exploit it. If they're playing like 2.6 and you have like a NATO cycle and they're gonna hog, you can just NATO that. But let's NATO this. Speaking of NATOs, there we go. So that's a really good tip. Now it doesn't apply to every mode. Like I mean that's like top ladder, like top 1,000. You should be doing that. But even down low, like if you're playing against some good players that aren't like I think that's just a good thing to
I think so. I think that's
if you're trying to go
universal,
and become a better player. Yeah. So yeah, you should just be more patient. If you're
what
running
else did
Night
Royale
Witch,
teach
it can
you?
be different.
Any other tips that you can pass on from him that affected your game, or the changes you made because of him, or changes to the way you played?
Well, he taught me how to play ping pong better when I went to the Immortal's house. He's pretty good at ping pong. Another thing he told me is you gotta like he's like one of the best ladder players of all time, and right now probably the most dominant along with the Igor. All right, we're up a nice bit of elixir right here. And we're going to double, so we're gonna go in. But he told me like, Ben, you gotta stop tilting, because like last season I had 3 accounts 6,900 and I tilted all of them, and it's quite unfortunate. So this season I'm trying to be more patient, because I think this mindset I have is like if I lose, I just need to get it back. It's only one game. It shouldn't be that hard. So you really need to restrain yourself. And if you can do that, you'll be a much better ladder player. And I was doing that pretty well last season, but then I got into that panic mode where it's like, oh, I need to until here. I need to get up high to top 100. And I think just being patient and taking breaks is like a really, really key thing.
Okay, cool.
So
and I think that
Prince in the back.
and I think that you start to lose, at least me, like I start to lose focus with the more I kind of lose.
You get really aggressive too.
Yeah.
So keep that mindset, and you really restrain yourself to playing the Golem aggressively. Keep poison, so I can pump, and the King Tower is activated to hit the miner, and that's in the placement where the King Tower will always hit the miner. Okay. We're gonna go in the back here. If he Mega Knight's at the bridge, we do have that Prince. He's probably gonna go left lane. He might support with some bats. So we got a NATO here. He's gonna miner the pump. And okay, nice, he missed the pump. Well played, bud. Alright, so that's gonna take care of that, and then see that he zapped, so he needs the Dark Prince, and he's going way too aggressive here. So now, even though the Golem's gonna die, it's the ice was slowing it down. That's gonna help get that Mega Minion in there. He plays his bats. That's well played. Get a Tornado. He's gonna play a Goblin King. Okay, Mega Knight, he got enough. But now I know he's at 3. Okay. So that's where that like last second need to get the card down. Elixir counting comes into place. He might go in aggressive. Okay, that's good play. Trying to be a visionary out here.
This is a good match though.
This is a good match. He's gonna go here. The Prince. Okay, that's fine. I need to go with the bridge here. He can't. The Prince counter pushes, so he can't play Mega Knight at the bridge.
Okay.
If he does, he's probably gonna do that right now. Yeah. So I just go Dark Prince here, and I can simply tornado this back.
Yep. And there it is. Boom. GG. He was really aggressive opposite lane because he could lean on that Inferno Dragon. So
that correctly.
Yeah. Well, heck, man, you want to do one more with the Golem deck? 'Cause it's your favorite?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah, let's go into
Let's do
this
it, man.
golem deck. I made it. I didn't see how it was gonna work, or I didn't know how it was gonna work, but I think it's actually pretty solid. I
Yeah.
really like the Dark Prince in here. Another thing is, guys, if you don't have the Dark Prince leveled up, the Valkyrie is a great substitution. The
Cool.
Ghost got nerfed, so it's not as great. So we got the Golem here in
Okay.
hand, but we're not gonna play it aggressively.
Back to Golem when you or back to like your tips for the deck and stuff like that. How often, if ever, do you find yourself kind of like that last match playing Golem at the bridge, playing your support troops first, kind of like what Royale was cringing at?
Well, Golem at the bridge isn't something Royal cringes at. In fact, he does it a lot.
Yeah. So when are the right situations to do it?
When it's the end of the game, you're up elixir and they can't punish you, and you need to get final chip damage, and then you get good elixir trades, and then you can get yourself in a good position.
What if you have like a surviving Mega Minion? Like, let's just say you had, let's say this was a situation, but you had like a couple elixir lead.
No,
Would you
it's not
drop a
a
Golem
giant.
in
It's not
that?
a giant.
Okay.
It's not giant unless it's the end of the game and then like
Gotcha.
overtime and you have the lead. If you don't have a lead and it's not overtime,
So
like,
let your
it's just not the
surviving troops just have the wherewithal to pump up again, or let them go.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is the Minion Horde is a really annoying card.
Yeah. Minion Horde
This
Sparky.
tornado. It's gonna get a hit. I need to let that go because I need the bar barrel for his Goblin Gang.
Yeah. But you have a pump that he didn't answer.
Yeah, I have a pump. So I'm gonna just cycle a Mega Minion here. He's gonna Goblin Barrel, so that's a great place to use the bar barrel. Gonna clean that up, and then I'm gonna play a pump here. And now that we're going to double elixir and I have the lead, he won't be able to break through again unless I make a misplay, misclick, misplay, any miss kind of thing. I got 13 viewers. Thank you, Facebook. I appreciate it.
Nice. And you actually mentioned it earlier. I want to make sure I give you a big shout out that you do stream daily. Like, when you go back to school, are you gonna stream like at night in the evenings?
Well, at night I will, unless of course I have schoolwork, because that's more important. But if I'm gonna try to space it out so that doesn't happen. So over here, he's gonna play Minion Horde. He should, yeah. Okay.
There it is.
Wow. Wait.
Whoa.
Okay, that was very athletic by him. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The Sparky, this deck does not run a Zap. So the Sparky is something I would not expect people to run. But this guy, another thing, the trading feature. This game is over. But we'll try to make some kind of prediction play here.
Sure.
Let's see.
Sparky's
Okay.
like,
Yeah, Sparky is something that you don't see a lot, but some people that have been using like certain decks since the beginning have used the trade feature to max, and then giving like friendling for that, so they can max that deck that they've been using since like the start. And I think a lot of the people use all their ledge tokens just on Sparky, and then the E-Drag came in, and they were like very upset about it, and they can't switch decks now because they're not like
Sparky, yeah.
they're not, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, good for those people who are still believers, right? And at least they have a.
Azucini, he actually ran Azucini's deck, so.
Yeah, that was the deck that I think that like Kyo used that way back in the day for like the YouTuber challenge or whatever that was in the game. Yeah. But heck, Bag, thanks a lot for playing, man. I really love having you on the channel. You're a great guest. Keep up the fantastic work. Any shout outs or anything like that, man?
Shout out to Nova. Shout out to the FA squad. Shout out to TKO, the Brawl Stars band. I made my own clan. It's part of Nova called Grocery Store, so you can join up if you're around like 4,900 5K. But we're slowly leveling up, so we might have to move people down. But we made a secondary clan called Farmers Market, so we're looking for people. If you're at 3K and you need a home clan, join up. But we might need to make some space because if the clan progresses, obviously, as you go on in Clan Wars 3K players, it's going to be harder. But if you need a home for now, we'll just keep expanding the brands when we realize that a lot of people are trying to join and we just don't have enough space. So yeah, we can put the clan hashtags in the description. My YouTube, I might try to I'm gonna try to use that more. I might do double streaming, I'm not sure. It's BagCR, the link will also be in the description. Twitch.tv/BagCR_. So yeah, I'm really trying to do some more content out there.
Yeah, man.
YouTube,
Awesome.
I'm not sure how to edit as well. I'll try to learn that. It's part of being a YouTuber. Ash is pretty fantastic at that. So thank you, Ash, for having me on.
Definitely help you out, man. No problem at all. And like Bag said it all, guys. Everything that you need will be in the show notes. Thanks again for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, take care, guys.
All right, guys. He's still in my line, Bag. He's still in my line. What am I gonna say now?
Thank you to our partner, Bren Chong. Okay.
Hey, you want to do it? You want to take it away?
I don't know it perfectly. Shout out to my YouTube partner Bren Chong. Thank you guys for watching again. The overlay, I think the guy's name starts with R. Radical Rush, yeah. Shout out to him.
Very close. That we'll go with it. But check out Bag's stats and player information thanks to statsroyale.com in the show notes below, along with his Twitch profile, his social media, etc. And as Bag said, huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Guys, thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And as always, take care, guys.